Hello friends and family, and good evening from beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. For today's Tennessee roadside adventure, I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head right behind us to Guy Fieri's downtown FLAVORTOWN restaurant. I am super excited to be here. They literally have like an entire bowling alley, an amazing arcade, a whole assortment of really great delicious offerings, and it's really cool because it's Guy Fieri. We actually ate at Chicken Guy when we lived in Orlando, Florida. Over in Disney Springs, the chicken fingers there were so crazy delicious. And also on like Carnival Cruise Line, Guy Fieri has a couple different restaurants like Guy's Pig and Anchor and also Guy's Burger Joint. Those are really good as well. So I'm excited to be here and do a full food review. And then after I think we're done here, we'll actually head on over to Three Bears General Store a little bit further into Pigeon Forge and check out some of the awesome merchandise there. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. The awesome thing about this location, though, it's actually very close to the island at Pigeon Forge. You can see like the massive Ferris wheel off in the distance. That's such a great place. They have some rides and lots of really great shopping and restaurants over at the island. That being said, we are here for downtown FLAVORTOWN. The lights are all lit up. And again, this is the Pigeon Forge, Tennessee location. And here's a really cool mural. Welcome to FLAVORTOWN with Guy Fieri. You got the bowling pin and the arcade logo. That being said, let's head into downtown FLAVORTOWN. We'll actually do the entire tour, do a full restaurant review of all of the different menu offerings. Of course, we have to check out the arcade and a little bit of the bowling alley. Okay, so this is really cool, like right off the bat. Here's some more signage. They actually have like a massive statue. Mayor of FLAVORTOWN, again with Guy Fieri. That's really cool. We'll check that out a little bit later. It looks like they even have a really cool merch store on the inside. I wasn't expecting to see this. This is nuts. So much merchandise. I think we'll actually check out all of the different offerings here after we have dinner. Lots of t-shirts going on though on this back wall section. I'm excited though to get seated and check out the menu. We're actually just waiting to be seated. It looks really cool inside. Like check out this like checkerboard design with all the lights shimmering. I always like the restaurants though, like you could see them like cooking inside of the kitchen. Yeah, this is a crazy large restaurant. I can see literally a bowling alley off in the distance. They're playing some great music. Let's see what we got though. Looks like we're gonna be sitting a little bit closer in the back section. Oh my word. Look at this, guys. There is like a huge arcade. Like you can literally see the arcade from our booth that we're gonna have. Yeah, I'm excited for this. They even have a big bar area. Let's take a little peek-see here of like the table setting though. They come with some really fancy napkins with a skull design. Even some really cool like hammered out silverware. These are really, really nice. Of course, we have to take a look at the menu. They're known for the trash can nacho rama here at Guy's downtown FLAVORTOWN. I'm definitely gonna have to try some of them, but you can get your cheeseburger nachos, Nashville hot. It looks like they have Motley Crue pulled pork. Here's some of the other starters that they have. Smothered fries. Look at that though. They're smothered low and slow. You got your beef pulled pork on there. They have some awesome pretzel bites. Street corn queso dip. That sounds really good. Some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Underneath there, a couple different salads that they do have. It looks like they even have some Woodstone pizzas, like chicken avocado. They have a barbecue ranch pizza. The Guyified meat pizza, that sounds really interesting. But a good selection of like different wings. Let's see what we got. Tossed in signature buffalo sauce, blue cheese and wasabi. Over here, some of the big eats. They have like some blackened salmon, Cajun chicken Alfredo, FLAVORTOWN mac and cheese. So many good things on this menu. They have the real cheesy. So these are some of the assorted burgers up here on the right section. Bacon mac and cheese burger, Guy's award-winning burger. Okay, that sounds really interesting. You have do not try this at home burger. And then a bunch of assorted like milkshakes and big bite sandwiches down here on the bottom. But if you actually look on the back side of the menu, here's some of the actual like pictures of the milkshakes. Looks like some donuts on top, some massive sundaes. These desserts here look really delicious. I'm actually blown away with this menu. Everything looks super good. I did hear that you have to try the trash can nachos, so we did order the Motley Q barbecue pulled pork nachos, and they come out like a little trash can. I'm super excited for that whole experience. I did hear like those are super delicious. Now it's just a matter, do you want to get a burger, or our waiters said the Cajun chicken Alfredo was really good. So quick little update, you can see Luke over there. He's actually on his way to the arcade to kind of like scope that out, but this is like a massive area. This is super duper crazy. The arcade is over on the left hand side. This is kind of like the view from our booth. They have a really good sized bar area, and we will take a little bit of a peek-see over there at the bowling alleys as soon as we're done with our dinner. Look at that. Thank you very much.
Y'all enjoy.
Thank you. Okay, so we just got to experience them actually bringing out the trash can nachos. It does come in that really cool like galvanized container. They kind of like shimmy and shake it. This is that pulled pork though. This looks really delicious. You can see all of the cheese. Looks like it comes with some pico de gallo there. And we also got the sour cream on the side. This is a very good like shareable appetizer. Okay, let's go ahead and try these nachos. Again, look at all like the cheese. Let's go ahead and try some of these nachos. That pulled pork has like a lot of flavor to it. Look at that bite there. It's literally like the perfect bite. The nachos are crispy. The pulled pork is a little bit sweet. Very, very good nachos.
Alright. Hi everybody, Fun Monkey here, and we're here trying downtown FLAVORTOWN. So, let's give the fries a bite. The fries are seasoned really well, as you can see right here. And then let's try the plain Jane burger. That plain Jane burger is really good. 10 out of 10. Definitely recommend you guys coming here.
Quick little update on these nachos while Luke and Brandy are eating their cheeseburgers. If you like getting a little bit closer in the middle of these trash can nachos, it is loaded with pulled pork and cheese. Like seriously, like they don't skimp on the meat, the cheese, and the barbecue sauce. These are everything. Very, very delicious. Like Luke said, kind of like a 10 out of 10 on the nachos and the cheeseburger. Okay, so for my entree, I actually got the Cajun chicken Alfredo. This looks really good actually. They give you two really good pieces here of garlic bread. These are lightly toasted. Looks like some scallions, diced tomato, some good pieces of chicken on the inside. If you look closely though, this looks seasoned very well as well, just like the nachos were. We're gonna have to come back to the nachos. They give you so many nachos, but this entree looks very, very good. Okay, so let's start out trying some of the garlic bread here at downtown FLAVORTOWN. That's good. Like I said, it's like lightly toasted. It's not like overly powering like garlic. Very good. But on to the main dish here. Let's dive right into this Cajun chicken Alfredo. And again, like there is really big pieces of chicken on the inside. Looks like very heavily seasoned. I'm actually excited to try this. Our waiter was actually saying how good this was that we had to try it. So let's actually start out with just a piece of chicken by itself. Oh man, this is bursting with flavor. It is that good, like I mean it. That is so delicious. That sauce, like, it like explodes in your mouth. It is so flavorful. Let's try a little bit of the chicken with the noodles. This might be one of my favorite dishes since moving here to Tennessee.
The real question is, are you in FLAVORTOWN?
Absolutely. as soon as you put this pasta and sauce in your mouth. It is seriously downtown Flavortown. So good. So that Cajun chicken Alfredo, I absolutely housed it. It was very, very good. I only leave a little bit here left over, a tiny piece of bread, but I highly recommend you get that. We're gonna have to take some of the trash can nachos home. Literally just too much food. These are very good as well. And now that we've officially finished up with dinner, let's actually head a little bit further in downtown Flavortown. I want to check out the bowling alley area, the arcade, and the massive gift shop here.
Alright, so when you get the kids meal, it's $9.99, which is $10. So when you order a meal on the kids menu, you get a $10 game card to play in the arcade. Isn't that crazy?
Okay, so the back section of downtown Flavortown, it looks like there's actually 14 bowling lanes here. Look at that though, you could even get some food and brought out to that area. They have a little fun photo op here, a big rubber ducky, all dressed up as like Guy Fieri with the hair and the glasses with the Pigeon Forge logo. This is really neat. That being said, let's actually make our way into the arcade section. Like Luke was saying, with the kids meal, they're only $10 a piece. And if you do get an offering off the kids menu, they literally give you a $10 game card. Luke's gonna take advantage of the Axe Master axe throwing game. So they give you like some foam axes, and then you have to hit the target. Oh boy. Almost, dude.
Final act. Blu-ray.
Up 6 points.
Wait for the target to clear. Blu-ray. Blu-ray.
Let's see what we got doing. Go ahead.
Blu-ray.
This arcade is absolutely massive. Like, they have a ginormous life-size Hungry Hippos game. Look at this with the hippos. I love this. This is so cool. Such a nostalgic game. You can actually like open the hippo's mouth there. That is really cool. Let's see what else we have though. They have some virtual rabbits. So this is like a little 3D arcade game where you put like the goggles on, like you're on the ride. And I do believe like you can actually see the person like riding the ride there on that screen. So these are really neat. And here is a massive claw machine. Looks like a bunch of different characters from Super Mario, like Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach is back there, Donkey Kong. But speaking of Mario, like holy moly, look at these massive games. You can win like these huge plushies. That is so cool. You can get a Donkey Kong version. On the opposite side of that, they have a Super Mario. Looks like you can actually win a Nintendo Switch too with that massive Mario plushie. So many great things though you can get here at this arcade. Here's like a whole like Marvel section where you can win like a PlayStation 5, some of the DualSense controllers, Marvel Spider-Man 2, some Funko Pops, all sorts of things. So right next to the arcade is the tiki bar area. So this is really cool. You can see the signage with like the tiki gods. This is like a massive bar area. This back side of the restaurant is actually really well themed, like little tiki huts in the back. Definitely gives a little bit of a different vibe compared to the front side of the restaurant. And how's about this for really cool? They have a downtown Flavortown actual sauce boss blaster with Guy Fieri. So they even have some carnival games for the kiddos here. So these are like your classic water games. These actually spray the water. You gotta shoot it inside of the cheeseburger, and then you can win one of these prizes. I am seriously though blown away by the sheer size of this arcade. They have some world football soccer games where you can test your luck there and try to get the soccer ball past the goalie. They have these huge like ticket spinners, so you basically just pull the lever and see what it lands on and you win that many tickets. They have some claw machines with the assorted tickets from like 1,500, 2,000 tickets, because they have a really good section with different prizes here at the arcade. A lot of different things that you can win. I'll definitely take a moment to check that out in a little bit. On this back section by the arcade though, they even have a Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives Guy Fieri's actual 1968 Camaro. It's actually located at the prize booth. You could take your picture with it though. This thing is like in pristine condition. Really cool to see some like classic cars, especially one that Guy Fieri actually drove. Definitely ties this place in together. Really cool. They have like the FLAVORTOWN license plate there on the front. I love this. That is really, really neat. The sheer size of this prize section though, this is a massive store inside where if you do win any tickets or different things, like you can win some soccer balls, some Nerf guns, they have basketballs. Check out all the different plushies on the top though, like some teddy bears. There's some little chairs there with some monsters and aliens. Like they have so many cool things you can win at this gift shop. Here's a little bit of a throwback with Pop Pop and Luke playing the Big Buck HD game. They used to have this at the Jersey Shore where we vacation at the Port Royal. Luke's playing it right now though. Yeah, he's like shooting the little froggies. It's like little frogs on a rope. I know I said it a few times, but I am blown away by this place. The food was absolutely crazy delicious. They give you a really good size serving, so definitely keep that in mind. Like Brandy was able to get the plain Jane burger off the kids meal, so they will let like adults get items off the kids meal in case you're not like that hungry. But that Cajun chicken Alfredo was phenomenal. The trash can nachos were very good. Again, the size of this arcade is seriously something else. And if you do get an item off the kids menu, they give you that $10 play card. That being said, let's actually head on over to the gift shop and check out some of the assorted merchandise. Just gotta make our way throughout this huge arcade, but they have a bunch of plushies like hanging from the ceiling, so you can kind of see some of the different offerings. These are 6,000 tickets a piece. Here's some signage from Guy Fieri though. Sometimes you just pull up to a place and you just know it's going to be good. That is most definitely true. Like the food here was very delicious. Let's continue on our way though into the gift shop and check out some of the different merchandise they have. Here's a whole bunch of really nice hoodies right off the bat. These are literally only $40 a piece, so a very good deal. You got like the rubber ducky guy there inside of a Jeep that says Downtown FLAVORTOWN. Again, these say Pigeon Forge. You got like Guy Fieri with a big golden chain. How cool is this one though? You got like that skull design. It says Knuckle Sandwich. I never knew they had so many things though. Like they have Monopoly, Guy Fieri's, FLAVORTOWN. Here is a really cool coffee mug. Again, you got like the duckies there, Guy Fieri, even like the bowling pins. I like this a lot. That's a really cool little take home. And the t-shirts are literally only $25 a piece, even if they are this cool tie-dye design. I like the different designs that they have with like the signage there for Downtown FLAVORTOWN. They have a cool like camo one. And these actually have like different color prints on there on the front side. Just like the hoodie that we saw, they do have the graphic t-shirt that says Knuckle Sandwich. Here is a FLAVORTOWN one. You look at this, you got the medallion there with the little skull with the chef's hat with Guy Fieri. They have this version here, which is really nice as well. Kind of like that tiki vibe from over at like that tiki bar. They even have some really nice adult-sized trucker hats. These actually have a nice little like rubberized patch. Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge. These are $25 a piece, but they actually have them with a whole bunch of assorted colors. They do all have like the same patch, but some that have like different colors on the front side. But this green and the black trucker hat actually looks really nice. Here's some more graphic t-shirts that they have on display. This one says Kona Guy, Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge. These graphic t-shirts are super duper soft. You got like these little Hawaiian flowers with Guy Fieri. How cool is this? Just like Guy would wear on Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives. They have these really fancy pearl snaps. Look at the flame on the bottom. Welcome to FLAVORTOWN Knuckle Sandwich. You have Guy Fieri's signature. These are as soft as silk though for $72 a piece. And again, these are Roosevelt's. Some very fancy button-down shirts. This is another nice little version. It even has Guy's FLAVORTOWN on the tag. This one is $72. And then yet another version, kind of like, almost like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives logo. Even some really fancy pairs of socks if you want a pair of socks here with Guy on there. Of course with like his classic hair. Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge. They have these in 2 different designs with a bunch of graphics with Guy. These are $13 a piece. And they even have some kids graphic t-shirts if you want to check them out. So if you want to do like matching shirts, again they have the little rubber ducky with Guy's hair with the FLAVORTOWN logo. The kids shirts are $25 a piece, but they do have them in a whole bunch of different colors. And how adorable is this? They have some kids chef jackets. I like this a lot with the FLAVORTOWN logo embroidered. These are $30 a piece, but they even have some kids kitchen aprons with Guy Fieri. Here's one with Guy's signature. Actually says Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And then Downtown FLAVORTOWN. These are only $20 a piece. Looks like they even have some pins and different keychains for purchase. This is a little wooden pin with the rubber ducky design with Guy. These are only $6.99 a piece. They have a Guy Fieri there in the Jeep, and then the bowling pin design. What I really like though, they actually have like the matching keychains to kind of like go with the pins, but these are still $7 a piece. A good different selection there. Then here is some different keychains. This is a metal one, Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge with Guy. They do have a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives one. I love that. This is actually really cool. More of like an acrylic version. Here's even a whole bunch of really cool stainless steel tumblers. These are Yukon Outfitters, so really nice quality. They do have 3 different designs there. These are $17 a piece, like the Jeep, the bowling one, and then like blinged out Guy. They have some 12-ounce beverage insulators, double-sided graphic for only $2 a piece. How cool is this? Let's see what we got doing here. They got the little board games here. These are solid wood though. Again, Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge. Some tic-tac-toe for only $10. A couple different things that they have for kitchens though. They have some really nice dish towels. They have 4 different offerings, like this one here with Guy's signature, Downtown FLAVORTOWN Pigeon Forge. This one literally has like Guy's head there with like the sunglasses, the earrings. Then here's another really cool one actually with like the bowling pins. These are really cool with like the Guy Fieri ducky. $13 a piece for them. And you can even purchase the towels that they have at the tables there when you get seated with the fork and knife with that skull design. But these are only $7 a piece. They have some really nice chef's hats. I like this a lot. So many cool merchandise offerings embroidered with Guy's signature for $20. And in case you bought the chef's jacket for the kiddos, they do have the adult size with the pocket, and it's embroidered Downtown FLAVORTOWN for $40. This is seriously the perfect way to relax at the end of a day here at Downtown FLAVORTOWN. They have these really nice couches alongside of the arcade area. Some TVs and tiki gods, you can't go wrong. I had such a fun time today hanging out here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Downtown FLAVORTOWN is absolutely delicious. The food is incredible. There's so many cool things for the kiddos to do, from bowling, that massive arcade. They have a really good bar area for the adults. That being said, let's actually head on a little bit further into Pigeon Forge, over to the Three Bears General Store, and check out some really awesome merchandise. Okay, so we just made our way down a little bit further into Pigeon Forge from Guy Fieri's Downtown FLAVORTOWN. That food there was super duper delicious. We will definitely be back. Like, I'm blown away with the arcade. That Cajun chicken pasta was something else, really. One of the best I literally ever had. Very, very delicious. And now we're at the Three Bears General Store. You'll find everything from an awesome Christmas shop, Simply Southern, they have Pandora, but you'll find like Dolly Parton merchandise, Jim Shore pieces, even a whole selection of different Disney things. So let's head inside the Three Bears General Store and check out some of the awesome offerings. And the cool thing about the Three Bears General Store, they're actually located right next to a little gem mine for the kiddos. So that could be something really fun for the whole family. And over here is the actual like storefront. This is literally all just one store. You have like your hand-dipped ice cream, your candy, your fudge, Pandora, all the way down to the Christmas shop. Lots of different things you can see and do. And you can actually like see and feed live bears on the second floor. Okay, so as soon as you come in Three Bears General Store, they have a whole bunch of assorted Tervis tumblers. Here's a really cool one with the characters from Peanuts. This one's like a Halloween version. Let's see here. That one is $35. So many cool ones though, like they have Disney offerings. This is your Snow White one. They do have the nice little clear lid. It looks like they got some brand new ones in since my last visit. They have a really cool Grinch one. Look at this. You have like the sleigh. You have Max and the Grinch. A couple different Grinch offerings though. Again, with the Grinch and Max, the Grinch's small heart, it says on there, with the wreaths and flowers. Let's see what else we got on this opposite side. So here is yet another one from Disney's Hocus Pocus. You have like Thackeray Binks, some witches' cauldrons on there. And it looks like there's even some more Grinch offerings on the opposite side. This is another Tervis tumbler, but it's absolutely massive, with the Grinch holding all of like the Christmas ornaments. There is so many more like Tervis tumblers since my last visit though. If you're into Star Wars, like how cool is this one? I like this a lot with the big graphic all the way around it. They do have one with like the classic like black and white design with the Star Wars lettering. Let's see what else we can find here though. Looks like they have some Game of Thrones versions with all of the houses. This one actually comes with like a really big like silicone straw, which is really cool. But they do even have some tumblers that's like specific to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Look at this design. Again, this is still like a Tervis tumbler. And now that the holidays are officially here, they do have a whole bunch of different like flags for out in front of your house. Look at this one with like the church with the Christmas trees. It says Merry Christmas. These are around $15 a piece. They have a really cool little snowman with a little embroidered bird there on his carrot nose, which is cool. They have underneath there a bunch of different snowman versions though, with all of like the forest animals. This one is only $13. But the cool thing though, like they do have the flags, like this is like the smaller size, and then your classic flag with like the flagpole for $23. Let's see what else we have though in this area. Okay, so here's a nice like Christmas wreath. It says Merry Christmas with some cardinals. Definitely like a very like southern design with like the shiplap behind it. They have a bunch of different Merry Christmas ones though, like a Christmas ornament, some Christmas trees, but you can never go wrong with a good like Santa Claus version. I really love the graphic with Santa there. That one looks really neat. Here's a very unique offering actually, a flamingo wearing a Santa hat with some Christmas lights holding an ornament. Like I was saying though, this store is so crazy cool because you could take the escalator to upstairs. You can see the signage where you could see live bears, but it kind of like showcases a whole bunch of the different quilts and different things that they have for sale. Like they have a Bigfoot rowing a canoe. This is my happy place, of course, with like Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Looks like they do have like a fuzzy Grinchmas throw blanket with Max. So a whole bunch of different designs there. Also upstairs, we could check out the old-time photo booth. That being said though, this store is absolutely massive. You can spend quite a bit of time just down here on the first floor. Let's actually check out some of the different Black Bear merchandise. So here's a really cool wall statue. This was normally $95, now on sale for $75. This whole section though has so many cool like themed Black Bear items. You have like a bear reading a book and enjoying a coffee, like sitting on a tree stump. That is $19. Let's see what else we have down on the bottom section. So here's a sun-powered little holder with the candle design there with the bear. This one is $28, so that one's for like out in your garden. They do have a bunch of different designs though, where it actually says like the Great Smoky Mountains. These are a really good size. How fun is this little guy hanging out here? So this one is, let's see here, Lazy Bear Grand Figurine, $127. So if you had like a fireplace mantle, this would be perfect, where the bear is just lounging on the old mantle. They have a couple other ones down on this bottom section. This is like a family of bears. It says, I love you more than I can bear. That one is $19. Let's see what else we have down here on the bottom section. Oh, this one's really cool. Mama Bear Knows Best. So you have like the Mama Bear and the 2 cubs for $30. You could even get some cool little plushies though with the black bears. So these are smaller size for $10 a piece. But you got like the little bandana, Great Smoky Mountains. This one is wearing a Great Smoky Mountains graphic t-shirt. A couple other cool designs though. Like this is more of like a medium size where the bear is holding a little plushie Great Smoky Mountains. You got like some honey. That one is $18, but they are getting ready for the holidays here in the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area. They have like a Highlands cow actually wearing like a Santa hat and a scarf. Like that is really neat. But these are $30 a piece. It looks like they even have some little tote size bags for the kiddos. Again, these are really fuzzy, embroidered Great Smoky Mountains for only $10. Lots of cool things you can get for the holidays though, and like stocking stuffers. They have some great hot sauces in different Cajun seasonings here at the Three Bears General Store. Let's see, we have Kick Butt Steak Rub. Looks like they have a couple different ones like Mesquite Montreal, Hickory. They have your Cajun Rub. Over here though, look at these. This is nuts. Like, look at this with the hot sauces. You can actually like spin the bottle. Then you have to, it's like a hot sauce game. This is crazy. These are $28 a piece though. They have a couple different versions there. So many different hot sauces you can purchase though. I'm definitely not one to try all these different ones, but they do have a great selection if you do have somebody in your family that little bit more rebellious than me. They have an Alice Cooper one as well. This one's a medium hot sauce. But you can get so many cool things though with the actual like Three Bears logo. They have some sweet fire barbecue sauce. So this whole section actually is all different assorted barbecue sauces. Looks like they have some zesty peach barbecue sauce, apple butter, applesauce, candied jalapenos, a whole bunch of different ones that I never even knew they made before. And of course you can get a whole bunch of the assorted peanut butters here at the Great Smoky Mountains. These are chocolate peanut butter. These always look so delicious though. I like these a lot. Let's see the old price tag. I do believe these are $8.99. They have some chocolate banana peanut butter. Let's see what else we can find. Okay, so look at this. Raspberry truffle peanut butter, jalapeno peanut butter, and then right up ahead, some really cool stocking stuffers actually. This one is a hot dog spatula. The handle is literally a hot dog with ketchup and mustard. I like this design. But these are now $10 from $17. And it looks like they do have another version here. This one looks like a John Deere tractor. You have all of the farm animals for $18. Every time I come here to the Three Bears General Store, though, I always like to look at the assorted like statues. This is a huge tree stump that says hello. You got like 2 bears popping out. That one is $290 from $380. They do have like a smaller welcome sign with a family of bears. This one is further discounted. Originally $300, now $190. A really cool design here though. Look at the little bear though. He's holding the sign barely awake. This one was originally $250, now only $180, but the list kind of goes on and on. They have so many over in this aisle. Of course, you have to check out a whole bunch of the merchandise specific to like Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and the Great Smoky Mountains. Here's a massive coffee mug. It says National Park. You have like your camping logo. Of course, Pigeon Forge and Great Smoky Mountains. That mug is $20. They do have that in a couple different sizes though, like your classic, more of like a soup size mug with that same graphic. These are $20 a piece. Then over here is a brand new one. I haven't seen this one before. It's actually on sale at the moment. Normally $25, now $12.50. Great Smoky Mountains, Tennessee, with all of the bears. That one's actually really, really cool. Underneath there, though, you'll always find a good selection of different coasters and different things at the gift shop. You have your Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We actually been at Cades Cove recently. This is really cool. That one is $6. They do have your matching coffee mugs. So this all has like the same design as that coaster that I just showed you. The coffee mugs don't have a price, but I like this design a lot. Let's see what else we have though. So it looks like they do have a couple different size like glass cups here with the Great Smoky Mountains logo. The cool thing though, you even have like Dollywood, so you have like Dolly Parton's hat there. You have some monarch butterflies, some bears, the Old Mill, such a delicious restaurant. But these are $15 a piece. Then a whole bunch of really nice photo frames here on the bottom. Let's see here, Living on Love. So this one holds like a 4 by 6 inch photo. These are solid wood for $8. And you have like a really cool one with the kind of like a plaid print. It says The Family for $15. You could even get some hand-dipped candy apples at Three Bears General Store. The red candy apples are $6. Then they go all the way up to triple topping deluxe for $12 a piece. But they have them all in this nice little cabinet, so you can select which one it is you want. I always like to come over here though and check out some of the assorted candles, because these are in like little mason jars. Mrs. Sasquatch Farts. So these are scented gel candles made right here at the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains. These are $15 a piece. You have, of course, like your Mr. and Mrs. So 2 different versions here of the Sasquatch Fart candles. Let's see what else we have down here on the bottom section. So you can get like some moonshine mountain candles. These are nice though, like a Southern Pecan scented gel candle. And these are really cool because here's like a cherry moonshine. You can see like all of the cherries on the inside. But if you do have any of like the wax melters, they even make the little ones here. They actually come in the cubes with the same little gel. But these are $9 a piece, and they basically have them for every scent that they offer with the candles. Like I was saying, from the outside though, in the back section in the far right hand corner, they do have an entire like ice cream shop. You can get some single scoop soft serve ice cream, like your candy apples. Looks like they have ice cream nachos, shaved Hawaiian ice, so many different things. They're actually just setting up for today though. It's a great spot to come. Just enjoy some ice cream with the family. Let's actually check out some of the assorted jams and jellies that they have at the Three Bears General Store. So these are, let's see here, Amish Wedding. So they have some apple butters, some old-fashioned apple butter. I have never heard of this before though. Leave a comment in the comment section if you've ever heard of Christmas jam. That sounds very interesting for the holidays. But that one is $9. They have some blackberry jam, so many different things, from like jalapeno jelly. You can get some peach pecan jam and some triple berry. Here's some really cool Sasquatch merchandise though. You can get a desktop cornhole game. Look at this, Adventure Aways with Bigfoot. These are $20 a piece. I love that though. A really unique little take home. They have some articulated Bigfoot action figures for $20. You never know what you're going to find here at the Three Bears General Store. Here's some nice stainless steel tumblers. I love this saying. Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. Great Smoky Mountains. They do have them in a couple different colors. They are $20 a piece, but you can get like some Bigfoot salt and pepper shakers. Look at him, he's actually holding them. I love his facial expression though. That one is really cool. And here's some coffee mugs actually with that same saying as the stainless steel cup that I showed you. These are $13 a piece. Bigfoot saw me, but nobody believes him. Looks like they even have some little puzzles here. These are 300-piece Bigfoot puzzles. Look at that though, you got some kind of like facts there on the back side, but these are $12 a piece. They have some little fuzzy Bigfoots. This actually says get lost. Let's get lost, I should say. That's cool though. This one is 15 bucks, and you could even get like some massive actual like Bigfoot like feet here to hang on to your wall. These are only $25. Lots of nice little take homes though, especially like for the holiday season. Here's a set of 4 Wander Bigfoot coasters for $15, but they have some assorted like photo frames and different things for the wall. And there's not too many stores you're gonna find next to the Bigfoot merchandise is all different like Dolly Parton offerings. Here is a smaller size candle, I should say calendar. This is $11. A musical legend for 2026. Looks like they even have like the little Taylor Swift crochet sets. They actually sell a Dolly Parton version one of this over in Dollywood, but this is a cool little find. We have Dolly, A Year in Songs, 2026 monthly, and then you have like your weekly planner for $27 with the guitar. So many great things though. Here's the actual cookbook that they sell with Dolly Parton, and then Rachel Parton George. They do sell this over at Dollywood as well. So that's a cool find here at the Three Bears General Store. A couple different cups that I want to show you. This is just like a really nice little plastic cup with the cowgirl boots for $6. Here's one of Dolly's sayings on this coffee mug. It's hard to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. This actually has like that same graphic on both sides though. That one is 13 bucks. They even have some assorted Dolly Parton adult size socks. That's cool though. It says Jolene, you have Dolly. Let's see what else we have doing on the opposite side of this cart though. So they do have some massive, almost like your classic, like Tervis tumbler or corksicle cup. What would Dolly do? This one comes with a big pink handle. So many graphics with Dolly Parton though, so that one is really neat. They have so many different cups over here. You'll find lots of different things for like Tennessee. This one has a huge like silicone ring with the Tennessee logo. They have a version. This one's more of like a hot pink with the bear paws, Great Smoky Mountains. And here's another tall cup. This one's actually on clearance though. You have like the Papa Bear. These are originally $38, now $28, or I should say $30 a piece. And I love how you can get so many different like Disney offerings so close to Dollywood. Literally, you're not even too close to like Walt Disney World. Here's a nice like glass cup with like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy. You got some balloons. They make these with so many different like characters, and they even come with a straw. This one is like a Disney villains version. We have like Cruella de Vil, Maleficent, Ursula's on there. Let's see some of the other characters we can find here. So it looks like they do also have like a Mickey Mouse version. It says Starbucks coffee. You have a bunch of graphics with Mickey Mouse making like different facial expressions. They even have a SpongeBob SquarePants version. Look at this though. With Mr. Krabs, Squidward, you have SpongeBob. These are really nice quality, and they do come with like a nice little wooden lid. Let's check out some of the merchandise in this section though. So they do have a whole 500-piece jigsaw puzzle from the TV show Schitt's Creek. These are $15 a piece. So here's like a whole like little TV show section. You have a tin like old school lunchbox from The Office with Dwight Schrute. How cool is this though? I love this. So it's actually double-sided. I'm not superstitious, but I'm a little statitious. That's cool though. That is really neat. They have some different things down here. This guy is an awesome dad. That's a really fun coffee mug. Let's see what else we have. So we have your Central Perk. Lots of cool different things here from different like TV shows. That's a nice little stainless steel cup. They do have another Central Perk version. These remind me of like the Starbucks cups you'd get like over at Disney. And here's one with all of the different slashers like Chucky. You have the Ghost Face. You have so many different guys there. Freddy Krueger. That same graphic is on both sides. This would have been perfect for Halloween. Let's actually head a little bit further throughout the Three Bears General Store though. See what else we can find here. So here's some really cool like tote size bags for the holiday season. Look at that though. This is really neat actually. It says Merry Christmas. You got like a big school bus there with Santa Claus, some reindeer. They have one down here. This is more like a medallion. Okay, so this one you actually like hang on the wall. It says Merry Christmas though with like the little holly berries. The cool thing about that one though, like it does light up. Looks like they have a little like garden gnome version dressed up as Santa Claus with the fuzzy beard for $20. Looks like you could even get some assorted Labubus here as well. So here's a cool like Stitch version. It does show you on the side like all of the different Stitches you can get, where he has like a donut, a piece of pizza, a pineapple, some ice cream. Next to that one is another cool version. So this one's actually perfect for Christmas time. You can get a bunch of different offerings there, including the Secret. I like this a lot though, with Santa Claus with the candy cane. Underneath there is your Have a Seat Labubus. There we go on the side here. It shows you the 6 different ones you can get inside of that box, including the Secret. And they do also have the Coca-Cola versions where you can get like Surprise Shake, Happy Factor. The Secret is one in 72. I always like to check out some of the assorted like character socks that they have as well, because you have so many different offerings. Who's the Boss? You have the Jeffersons, Rock and Roll with Elvis Presley. Underneath there you have like some flaming hot Cheetos, A1 steak sauce. Here is a Bob Ross version. Isn't that fantastic? I knew you can do it. That one is really cool. Let's see what we got on the opposite side of this rack though. So really neat from like Universal Studios. They have a E.T. pair of socks. Looks like they even have like Monopoly and like Twister. Even some really cool like board games. And if you do have a sports fan in your family, they definitely have you covered here as well. Even more different flags for the front of the house. These range from like $15 to $13 a piece. But you have like your Tennessee Vols, the University of Alabama, even some different like NFL teams. Like you can get the Dallas Cowboys. Looks like they have Ohio State. Let's see what's going on this opposite section though. Okay, so these are really cool. They have some of these massive, almost like a croc material tote bag. These are perfect for the beach though. This one is specific to like Ohio State. They have some assorted coasters and caddy sets. These are like MLB teams. They have like the Atlanta Braves, the New York Yankees for $24. So many different versions of them though. You can get like Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Crimson Tide. Looks like they even have like Chicago Cubs. So many different teams. Then underneath there is some little wooden signs. Actually, okay, these are acrylic. These are really nice quality. That's really, really neat. I haven't seen those before here. They even have these fun little plastic street signs as well. Like you have your Tennessee Volunteers, your, let's see here, Dallas Cowboys, your Chiefs, Crimson Tide. Underneath there is, again, like the Packers, the Steelers, and the Yankees for $10 a piece. And it looks like they even have some like assorted koozies here as well. These actually come on like a fancy little like reusable bag for $6 a piece. You got like Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, and a couple assorted lanyards here as well. These are a great deal though, only 10 bucks a piece for the lanyards. This is what I mean though, we literally just scratched the surface of the bottom floor. We didn't even head upstairs yet. I do want to head over and check out some of the different like Vera Bradley bags and different things that they have to offer on the first floor. I feel like this store though just kind of keeps like going on and on for days. This back section has like a cool like airbrush spot where you can get some different graphic t-shirts made, some license plates. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Vera Bradley merchandise here though. So here is some Disney Vera Bradley. This is like a huge massive tote bag with all of the characters like winter time. You have like Mickey, Minnie, Donald, Daisy for $145. It does look like they do even have like a tote size bag with the characters doing some skiing. You have Mickey and Minnie there with like some hot chocolate, but they have so many different things like these really nice Vera Bradley throw blankets. Again, you have all the characters with the skis for $75. And then underneath there they do even have like the matching backpacks and different wristlets to go with them. Here's even a whole bunch of assorted like Dolly Parton merchandise, like some fun little like hair clips with Dolly, her name there with the cowgirl hat and the rhinestones. These are $10 a piece. You have one with the little cowgirl hat there, the guitar. That one is only $8, so a little bit cheaper, but they do have some assorted like earrings here with the little hats there. This one says y'all. You have a howdy version and a whole bunch of assorted like Dolly Parton graphic t-shirts like Lainey Wilson. Here is a actual like denim button-down jacket. This one has like a huge patch on the back with Dolly Parton. Looks like they have a brand new cup here as well. It says howdy and y'all a bunch of times. I like the attention to detail though, like that one is really cool. They have some Dolly Parton adult-sized trucker hats. Dolly for President 2024. These are $27 a piece. They have Dolly is my hero with the cowgirl boots. These are nice though if you do buy these, because they do have like the original boxes in case you are traveling. But it's always cool how you can find like some different like country music singers and legends like Lainey Wilson. A few other Dolly Parton shirts I want to show you, though. They do have these on like this nice little spinny rack. Y'all need Dolly and Jesus, Pigeon Forge. So that graphic shirt is on the side there. You have Dolly Parton with the Rocky Top graphic t-shirt. They're like a classic one. It's almost like a photo frame with Dolly with the little butterfly. But it looks like they're even getting some assorted like Grinch things here. So they're getting ready for Christmas time. My grandkids steal my heart. That's really cool though. Southern Couture. They have a Mama Elf graphic hat here. Well, that's nice. 15 bucks only. It's embroidered Mama Elf on the backside, and lots of assorted different things from like Simply Southern. Look at this long sleeve t-shirt. I like this a lot though, with all of the animals, with the antlers, the Santa hats, and the scarves. They have so many different graphic t-shirts though. Down here on the bottom, like you have a chicken with some reindeer. This is cool though. This one is the Southern Couture collection. You have like a hipster Santa Claus decked out in pink with the snowflakes and then the heart-shaped glasses. That one is really neat. Like I was saying, if you look closely up top here, this is the second floor as well. They do have like a massive Christmas store. So I think we're going to go ahead, head upstairs next, check out some of the different Disney offerings, plushies, and different things they have to offer in the Christmas store. Going upstairs at the Three Bears General Store, though, is always such a good time. Like, they have some more blankets and different things you can purchase. But as soon as you get to the top, they actually have like an old-time photo booth where you can actually come here and get your picture taken. I want to go ahead and explore this a little bit really quick before we check out some more of the merchandise, because this is an awesome section. Like, look at all of the different prints you can get, like Legends of Old West, like a Wanted reward. And then over here though, look at these different photo ops that they do have, like the old bar there. Looks like they have all decked out for Christmas over there with like Santa's sleigh. They have a Christmas tree, like an old vehicle. Looks like it has some like bags of money in the back. Just a fun little spot to come and get your picture taken. Also at the top of the escalator, they have a whole bunch of assorted crane machines and different things for the kiddos. So if the kiddos don't want to do too much shopping, you can come over here and like drop them off at the arcade. That's just the crane machine section though. They do have an entire like massive arcade at the Three Bears General Store. Like, look at this thing. This is nuts. You would never expect to find this inside of just like a little general store on the side of the road. Here's a whole bunch of really nice, like super fuzzy throw blankets for the holidays. This is a Wrangler version. It has the little Wrangler patch. These are all Sherpa though, with the cow print. These are on sale though, originally $70, now $43 a piece. They have so many different versions though. This is a cool design with like the moose. You have some black bears, some pine cones. Definitely like super duper heavy material. They have a plaid print with the black bears on clearance for $43, and a whole bunch of assorted throw pillows I want to check out. This is nice for the holidays. Gnome Sweet Gnome. The backside is this nice like fuzzy material. Looks like they have a Bigfoot version with like the Smoky Mountain design. This one says I Want to Believe with the trees off in the distance. And they do have a really cool one here also for the holidays with that flannel print with the pickup truck with the dog. Let's actually check out some of the tie plushies that they have as well though. So they have a whole bunch of different Disney princesses, like Princess Jasmine. You have a Cinderella. Let's see who else we have. We have Belle from Beauty and the Beast and Mulan for $22 a piece. Underneath there is a really good size Spider-Man tie beanie baby. I didn't even know like they made like such large tie beanie babies and like Disney characters. That's a cool little find. They have some smaller versions down here on the bottom for only $8 a piece. Like Captain America is making like an angry face. He's holding the shield. You have a Iron Man version. And it looks like they have some of like your classic Disney characters. Like here's a cool little Mickey Mouse design with a bow tie for $11. And they do even have like smaller versions of Mickey and Minnie for only $6 a piece. Let's actually check out some of the assorted like Jim Shore pieces and like Disney lounge flies that they have for sale. They have like this massive Mickey Mouse statue where he's dressed up as Santa Claus. Look at like the naughty and nice list though. You can see like Mickey, Daisy. That one's actually really, really cool. but they sell so many different Jim Shore pieces. This is one of my personal favorite Christmas versions. You have Mickey Mouse Express with like Mickey, Minnie. You have Pluto on there, Donald and Goofy. I love that. That one is really cool. They have one here from the Haunted Mansion. We have the Bride for $68 where you get like the veil. But you can find so many different things though, even for like Easter time with Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. This one actually has like the Easter eggs on the inside, so that one is really neat. They have a Jim Shore piece with all of the Disney villains, like Jafar from Aladdin. You have Captain Hook on there. And here's another cool one for like Christmas time with Jack Skellington. This one has like a huge like pumpkin Christmas tree. I always love the Jim Shore pieces though. These are really, really nice quality. You have Santa Jack Skellington. Instead of the Santa sleigh, it's literally like a casket that's open with some skeleton reindeer. Here's a few other Christmas versions though, again with Mickey Mouse as Santa Claus holding the nice list. It says Minnie, Pluto, Goofy, Donald, Daisy, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. That one is really cool. Even all the characters literally inside of like Santa's sleigh. This one is pricey, $150. I like that a lot though. These ones are really nice, but they have a whole entire section dedicated to like Halloween with some of the characters with some jack-o'-lanterns. You even have like Mickey and Minnie with their Halloween costumes sitting on top of a jack-o'-lantern for $83. But they have everything kind of like sectioned off. Underneath there is a bunch of different Stitch versions, and they even have some more here from Nightmare Before Christmas. You could even get some assorted Wizarding World of Harry Potter offerings. Here's some assorted Christmas ornaments like Hedwig with the stack of books with the Hogwarts acceptance letter. That one is $24. It looks like they do even have the sorting hat for $24. The Gryffindor version with like the Gryffindor house crest. They have some Harry Potter wand chopsticks. This is a really unique little take home. I like this a lot actually. It comes in a nice little box. You get two of Harry's wands. That is only $13, so a really good deal there. I like that. They have another tall stainless steel cup. This one actually has the Hogwarts house crest on the front there with the pinstriping, School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. That one is neat. And another stainless steel lidded cup. This one actually is loaded with sparkles on the inside. And then you have the Hogwarts house crest. Definitely one thing you probably wouldn't expect to find though is so many Loungefly bags. They have two entire rows dedicated just to Loungefly. Here is a brand new Pluto plaid print one since my last visit here. Look at this though, it's like a big plushie. You have the Pluto little dog tag zipper pull. Underneath there is a Disney Pinocchio version. This actually like opens up on the front side. Wishes do come true with Jiminy Cricket. I like this. That one is really cool. It has like a wood grain design to it. They have a nice simulated leather one with the Cheshire cat with all the flowers. I like that. Here is a Elvira version. This would have been perfect for like Halloween. Look at this. It has your Elvira badge there on the side section. They do even have one that's kind of embossed on the front here with all of the assorted Disney villains. You got like the Frillies. You have, let's see here, Hades. We have Jafar. We have Scar and Ursula. And then right next to that is yet another Disney Loungefly. This is a really cool one with the Mickey Mouse design. You do get the Mickey Mouse, a little tab here for the zipper pull. So many new ones since my last visit. Here is a lenticular one with Alice from Alice in Wonderland. You have the Cheshire cat. This says up yonder, that way, go back. All of the flowers are embroidered. And here's another one with Hello Kitty design. Look at this with the gold bows on the front. This one has a nice like locking mechanism. But they even have some assorted like holiday Loungefly bags. This one has Mickey with a huge pocket on the front with like the snowflakes and the ornaments. Let's actually make our way down the other side of the aisle though and see what else we can find. So here's an actual crossbody bag. Like how cool is this? Perfect for like Valentine's Day. It says True Love, Mickey and Minnie Be Mine. I actually never seen that one before, so that is really cool. They do have another version from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. You got the little patch on the side there. Jack, Sally, and Zero. This one actually has like a bunch of graphics with Jack Skellington, but it's really awesome because you can get like some of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Loungefly backpacks that they actually sell like over at Universal Studios. This one has like Hogwarts Castle, Hedwig is on there. So many different Disney versions though, from like Disney's Lion King with Timon and Pumbaa. The simulated leather quality is super duper good. They got so many new Loungeflies since my last visit though. Here is another one with Thumper from Bambi, and they even have a Turtle Power Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like Loungefly backpack. This one has the Nickelodeon Loungefly badge. And now that we've checked out a whole bunch of the assorted Loungefly bags and different things, let's actually come over to the Christmas section and see what else we can find. This whole like section is actually dedicated just to like Christmas and Halloween. You're kind of like frazzled when you come over here. There's so many different things happening. I don't think I've ever seen a Disney Hocus Pocus Christmas ornament before. This is like a bubbling cauldron with the Hocus Pocus and the flame for $28. Looks like they have like a retro design here with like Winnie the Pooh with the honey pot. You have the Cheshire Cat. Even like Mr. Potato Head from Disney Pixar Toy Story wearing a Santa hat. Looks like a bunch of different versions even from like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Here is a little snow globe ornament with Bumble for $13. I love this ornament though with Rudolph and then Clarice. This one's an actual like Jim Shore piece. So it has like the little heart design there. They have a couple different versions here from Rudolph though, like Bumble. This one has like the little bell at the bottom. And another Jim Shore Christmas ornament with Bumble wearing a Santa hat, holding a bunch of snowballs. But they do have a whole bunch of different offerings from Rudolph. Here's some really fancy like musical snow globes. So here's like a little train with a Christmas tree on top. These are loaded with glitter on the inside and water, and it kind of like rotates. They do have like a little garden gnome with a Santa hat. This one is a really cool design though. Like you could really see like the sparkles moving around. Let's check out some of the other different ones that they have. So here is yet another garden gnome version with some cardinals. You have like a little Christmas wreath. They even have like a Merry Christmas Santa Claus, like an old school radio version. This one plays music though, which is really cool. They even have an entire like upside down Grinch Christmas tree. This is loaded with a bunch of different plushies, Merry Grinchmas things, and they do sell all of the assorted items that they have like scattered throughout the Christmas tree. Like you can get like a Grinch hand with the Santa design to stick in the Christmas tree. Here is another really cool version where you could stick like the Grinch's legs inside of the tree. It says naughty. That one has like two little buttons. Of course, they have a whole bunch of assorted like red and green Christmas ornaments that go perfect with the theming. They have a couple different designs here. These are only $6 a piece, which is really cool. And a whole bunch of assorted Christmas elves that are wearing like different Christmas sweaters with some garland. One kind of dressed up as Santa Claus. These are $13 a piece, but they even make them with like a much larger version that you can put kind of like in front of your Christmas tree. A few other really fun Grinch things you can get though. Here's like some wooden wall art. You're a mean one. Again, you have Grinch upside down with like that candy cane stripe design. You have Stink, Stank, Stunk. Of course, one of the Grinch's sayings, which is really neat. And it looks like they even have some Grinch throw blankets. These are just right here inside of this bin for $19.88. So these are the ones that we actually saw from downstairs, but they do have them vacuum sealed, really nice. Here's even a fun little selection of assorted like Santa Claus statues and figurines. This is almost like a kitchen counter with like some gingerbread guys. You have some Christmas stockings. This is a set of two where you do get Santa Claus with the little gingerbread man. Here's what the actual package looks like. So really cool with the original box in case you are traveling. They have another Santa Claus for $82 from your Secret Santa. So many different versions though, or like Santa Claus is grilling. He's got his barbecue chef's like jacket on there. Look at him though. You got an S for Santa on his baseball cap. So many different versions though. Here is Santa Claus holding a Christmas wreath. On the inside, like, you could see Santa's face. They even have a little kiddo that actually comes with that version, which is really neat. You have Santa putting some packages like inside of the mailboxes for the North Pole. And they have some great deals on like some gingerbread man type Christmas ornaments. They have two different snowmen, like a Mr. and a Mrs. These are only $7 a piece. But so many great ornaments, like this one here with Santa Claus with the Christmas tree. You have the gingerbread house. They have one here also with the little snowman with the gingerbread house. You can't go wrong though, $6 a piece for those ornaments. Here's like a whole Christmas wreath. Christmas ornament though with a bunch of gingerbread man. Definitely a really unique design, but these are only $6. This whole section though is dedicated just to like gingerbread themed Christmas ornaments. Even some really fun like wooden signs you can purchase with a whole family of snowmen. This one says friends and family. That's kind of like our logo for our slogan for our YouTube channel. This one is originally $33, now $25. They have like an old pickup truck with some Christmas trees in the back. But how about this one? I like this a lot actually. With the little garden gnome with the Christmas tree in the bed of the truck. You have some Christmas bells. And then right underneath there is a gnome dressed up as Santa Claus with a lantern and some presents. That's a great deal though, only $15 for that. And you have a couple different versions over here where it says joy, love, peace, Christmas for $20 a piece. They even have like a whole like pink themed Christmas tree with some cowgirl boots. You have some hats decorated throughout this one, which is really cool. What really brought me over here though was the Christmas stocking. That would go perfect with that. This reminds me of definitely like a Dolly Parton themed Christmas tree. These are $17 a piece. They even have some Rugrats Christmas ornaments. There's Angelica. You have Reptar and Tommy. These are only $8 a piece, so a really good deal there. And they have like a Mickey's Workshop Christmas stocking with Mickey and Minnie for $12. We had such a fun time today though, hanging out in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, over at Guy Fieri's downtown FLAVORTOWN. The food there was absolutely delicious. If you are in the area, definitely take a moment to check that out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It was very, very good. And then we came here to the Three Bears General Store. They have so many cool things. It's one of those places that's like an absolute like must, like a family tradition. If you're here in the area, you have to check out the Three Bears General Store. Lots of cool things we saw there today. That being said, if you'd like to help further support our travels, please consider checking out our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.